Hey y'all, what's going on? What is going on? No makeup today, honey. I've been having this bump, honey, but I swear it's big and I can't. I don't like texturized makeup, honey. That'll just be textured make. So, easy breezy today for nonstop November. I think this is day 23. Okay. Day 23. Okay, so today's video is just this. I wanted to share this hair with you all. I have not watched Chicago Black Ink, and I'm going to watch Love and Hip Hop. I do have a video on selling it in the ATL, the last two episodes, which really I could just sum that stuff up real quick. Anywho, but right now I wanted to share with you all. So I got some hair from Angel Grace Hair Extensions. It's an Allied Express vendor. This is a brochure that you get with it. In here, it tells you how to maintain and take care of your hair and everything, coloring, and it speaks about that company and all of that, and I know a lot of times, well, as of late, more people are kind of buying from Allied Express. It used to be, honey, it was Russian roulette, getting from them, but I think it's getting a little bit better. And I think for a person who's trying to, it's their first time, if they don't have a whole lot, but want to get some, halfway decent hair or whatever, it's a great avenue to go down, because there are a lot of vendors that's on there that are good vendors, that have nice hair, so got this hair. I'm just showing y'all, I'm just giving y'all my first impression of the hair. I'm actually going to make a wig out of it. I don't think I'm gonna do, I know I'm not gonna do a sew-in, because I do have the closure and everything. So what I got was 4 bundles and a closure. And here's the closure. Comes in a pack like this. Now, it's shipped DHL. It was shipped on the 18th. I got it today. So that's not bad at all. You get your tracking number, right away within 24 hours. I have the silk base 10-inch closure, and this is it. I think it could be made a little bit better. Let's see if y'all can see the mark, the demarcation mark. Let's see here. It's just kind of thick in here. And so, yeah, I could probably work with it. It's a free parting, but I'm going to try to, work with it. It is silk based, so you can just kind of put some water on it and train it. Of course, this is the parting on it. So it's silk, so it's supposed to look like your scalp. But I'm sure what I will do is dip it in some tea, and to get it closer to my, my scalp color. But all in all, I mean, it does have quite a bit of flyaways in it, but some water on it and tame it, put it on a wig head and tie, a scarf around the wig head, honey, and keep it pushing. You won't have you can work that out easily. That's how I train my parts. Okay. So, as for the hair, I kind of took it out, all of it out of a bag, but except one pack. And this one, the little piece slid off of it. This is a 12-inch. This is 6A quality Peruvian hair. And this is the 12-inch. It's in a natural color. And here's the size of the bundle. I've been kind of messing with it, so you get a decent sized bundle. But of course, shorter the length, the wider the width. You know what I mean? On how much hair you get. I'm really not that person that's going to be 26, 24, 28s and things of that nature. But the hair doesn't have a bad, it doesn't have a smell at all. It doesn't smell like chemicals, doesn't smell like corn chips or garlic or anything of that nature. But what I can tell you is that I'm not really digging the wefting are these little shards of hair. If y'all can see that, it's, yeah, like they split a weft down the middle. I'm not sure, but that would definitely be a con for me on the hair. But the hair is very soft, but that's just running my hands through it. And what do that mean? But it's, it's soft and doesn't have a bad smell. But I will say that the wefting, I just not a fan of that, And they have, it's a good price, It wasn't, priced so high that you'd be like, oh, but still, you want to get it as nice as you can, as nice as it can come, And the next is the 14, which looking at it, you can see the same thing is kind of going on with, let me go into the next one. I think you see it better. See what I'm talking about? Like these little, like, the beards, like, they are really too long for me. Not the wefting, I'm sorry. The beards on it are, yeah, not digging the beards, but we'll work with it and see. Again, this one does not have a chemical smell, doesn't have bad smell at all. And this is the 14 inch. It says this is unprocessed, so of course you can dye it and, straighten it or do whatever it is you want to, do to it. So that's the 14. Next is, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. That's the one I didn't take out. The next one I have is a 16 inch, soft, no smell to it at all. And it looks like it's pretty much true to length, let's look at the bearding. The bearding on this is just, that is not cute, y'all. I'm not digging the bearding on this at all. The little, but we'll see how it does. I'm gonna make a wig out of it, so I definitely would be real cross if I was sewing that on my head. I wouldn't, I mean, I would be cross about that. Okay, lastly, y'all thought I seen something in here. I'm going to say, no, I was. Lastly is the, I keep thinking my husband's saying something. Is the 18 inch. And all of these are in the natural color. Just, And it's the 18 inch. Let's see. No bad smell. But let me. Yeah, these. Oh, Lord. They tried it with the beards. Not the weft. The actual wefting is pretty neat. But it's the beards on it that's just getting me, so that would definitely be my con. They had fast shipping. The hair feels pretty good, but that's just running your hands through it. Doesn't have a bad smell. Customer service was very, very nice. Shipping fast, DHL, and on first glance, this is really some nice, it looks pretty good. But just the bearding is, I'm really not here for the bearding, but I'm going to make a wig out of it and see how, that works or whatever, see how that comes out. I was able to find a large, and I'm so upset with myself because, I don't know, I put it in here because, of course, I'm going to, I got it in my drawer here, y'all. Hold on. Or did I take it out already? I probably already took it out and washed it. Because y'all don't care if it's new in the pack. I got to wash it because it's got to go in my head. But anyway, I found a cap that's stretchable. That I think will be large enough for my head. Y'all, my ponytail is just to the left. Or whichever side. But I'm gonna put it on that. I'm just gonna make a full wig out of it. At first, I had made up my mind that I was going to reach out to one of the young ladies that I know that makes wigs, and kind of pay to have one done. But upon looking at the, I don't know, the bearding on it, I'll save that for some another time. So I'm gonna put the link below. Again, this is Angel Grace Hair from Allied Express. So I have all links below that will take you directly to it. Go over and check them out. Again, my only problem, like I said, is the bearding. But we'll see, because once I get the wig pulled together, it might end up being one of my favorites, once I get her put together and everything. Get the wig put together. So we'll see. And y'all will see this hair yet again. You will. And I really am probably gonna use minimal of the 18. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I even, I don't know. It'll probably be minimal, because really I like a 16, and they do have, one that's like that, but I may or may not, so I don't know. But definitely, y'all, I'm going to leave that link below. If you're interested, go over and check them out. And that's my first, at first glance, that's my thoughts on it. I got my box right here. So don't think I just threw it on the floor. I didn't. I got a little box here. So that's my first glance. I will let y'all see the wig and everything when I'm done with it. No, I won't be doing a video showing how I do it, honey, because my wigs, they be jacked up. They all right for me, because I know how, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm good enough at it to come on and try to show y'all, And there's so many other videos out here, my God, that y'all don't need to see Much Love do it. But once I get it done and have her, and get her on, I'm definitely going to come back and let you all see her. And, so yeah, be sure to go over and check them out. I'm going to put the link below in the panty section. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Much love.